Welcome back to Community Crossroads. It is now time for your viewer poll review. Earlier this month, we asked you, has your child missed school in the last month? 7% said yes, 36% say no, and the remaining 57% said not applicable. We also asked you, should schools implement stricter policies to limit smartphone usage during class time? 98% said yes, and the remaining 2% stand at no. Thank you for voting, and make sure to stay tuned for all of our daily viewer polls. And we are now joined with the Golden Crescent Child Project.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, welcome guys to the show.
Well, thank you for having us.
So you guys do some really important, critical work here in our Crossroads area. So April is Child Abuse Prevention Awareness Month. So talk to me about the events that are leading up to in April to kind of shine light on this topic.
Sure. So on April 1st, there is a lot going on. We do have a proclamation. We have a sound off at the Patty Dobson Center at noon, where we will have all of the law enforcement vehicles there, and they'll be signing their sirens, and then all the churches will also be ringing their bells for 1 solid minute. So we do invite the public to come out for that. And then after that, we will be actually setting up our display of children at the corner of North and Main, where the 10 Friends sign is, and that represents the children in Victoria County who were removed in 2023, and also to represent the one child that did lose his life last year.
Yes, and I kind of want to touch base on that. So you were telling me earlier that this display is in representation of that child that was lost to child abuse.
Correct.
Tell me about his story. What kind of happened here?
I don't really know a whole lot about that, and other than it's just something that we do get reported to by the state, and since it is something local, and I think that we just don't. I don't think we're allowed to say a whole lot.
Of course.
Yeah,
these are sensitive issues.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah, just due to that. Correct.
Yeah. And child abuse is something that, you know, makes us queasy, makes us uncomfortable, but it's something that needs to be addressed in our area. What kind of services are provided to help parents or people who see child abuse but don't know where to go? Should I call the police? Should I go to social services? What is the plan of action here?
Awesome. So I come from Hope Children's Advocacy Center, and as we stated, you know, the Golden Crescent Children's Project is a collaborative effort. So our agency is actually kind of the first line response when it comes to child abuse. We work with the investigation itself, and we provide trauma therapy for those children who ensued abuse and have the trauma that relates to it. We have family advocacy for services in their family as well. Excuse me. And then we do education and prevention, and that's how we as a community can prevent child abuse, is being educated on recognizing the signs of abuse and how to report them when you do see them. And so on the 11th of April, we will be holding a Darkness to Light training, which will give you information on understanding and recognizing the signs of abuse. And then we have a panel discussion following that with our MDT partners, and it's a collaborative effort of local law enforcement, the DA's office, victim liaisons, and the investigators of CPS meet monthly to discuss the current abuse cases and where they are in the road to justice.
And so for the people that kind of that are hearing this story for the first time, and you know, we all think of child abuse, but it's everybody, it's like in the back of their head. It's kind of this invisible problem almost. How can people help? How can people go out and help you guys do what you guys need to do?
Well, one thing in the month of April for the public to get involved in is you can tie blue ribbons around trees, lampposts. You can change your light, your porch light to blue. And then we also do have Blue Ribbon Week, where everyone you dress differently to bring up different awareness for the day from April 1st through the 5th. And we encourage businesses and agencies to participate. We always have wonderful participation every year. And so that is some ways that the public can get involved.
All right. Well, you guys, thank you so much and for the work you guys are doing. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. And thanks for tuning in to another Community Crossroads. To learn more about today's guests and their stories, come to crossroadstoday.com. If you have a story idea, email me at kgarcia@victoriatelevision.com. And you can also catch the show at crossroadstoday.com.